All right, here I am. Paddington Station is my first stop in London. I landed this morning and wanted to make a video. Shout out to my 4th graders and anyone else following along on this fun break from school. I've made it to Oxford and I'm waiting outside for one of my closest friends, Cora. She's coming to meet me here at the train station. She and I met each other in college and have just stayed really close friends since. It's always so fun to visit her, meet up with her in different countries, and she's studying right now in Oxford. Here's my friend Cora. Hi. She just picked me up from the train station, so we're walking through the town of Oxford on our way to a pub for lunch. It's about 6 p.m. Cora and I had lunch at a pub, and then I came home and took a nap. So now I woke up and it is very dark. The sun sets at like 4 p.m. now. There's some stars behind me in the sky, which is pretty. And we're gonna walk through Oxford and just kind of explore this little town. Hi. Hey, Cora is showing me her college. So there's dorms back that way. Sorry, that's your face. There are dorms behind your face. Dining hall upstairs. This is called Narnia Walkway. This is the lamppost that inspired C.S. Lewis when he was writing The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And not the only thing in this alleyway, because up here, carved into the door, what do you see but a lion, aka Aslan, and some fawns, aka Mr. Tumnus. All you have to do is call my name. Tradition, watching Gilmore Girls. I introduced Cora this to show many years ago at this point, and we're having some favorite snacks and just watching the Thanksgiving episode. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Thursday, Thanksgiving Day.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. We are walking to a turkey trot, which Cora is organizing.
We'll see how many people will actually show up.
See how many people show up, but it's gonna be a 5K. Cora already went for her run this morning. I'm not gonna run, but I'm gonna stand with her. We made cookies for the runners who do show. Very cute bakery. It has just nice stuff up on the wall, and I got myself a cruffin, which is a croissant muffin, chocolate on the inside. All right, it's lunchtime. There's my friend Louise, who just met up with. We're at another pub, and Cora has a fish pie. We eat a lot of pies here in England, but usually like savory ones. And then I have fish and chips with mushy peas, so like green peas smushed up, and then some fried fish, and they call them chips, but they're just french fries. Good morning. It's like 6:40 a.m. and we are making our way to Portugal. Next stop is from Paddington to
Liverpool Street Station.
Liverpool Street on the tube. Alright, we're at Liverpool Street Station, and now we're just waiting for another train, which is going to take us to Stansted.
The last
Airport.
train.
We made it to Lisbon! Woohoo! Checked into our hostel, and now we are out on a walk, just exploring the area, and it's beautiful. We're walking down now towards the ocean. We are at one of Anthony Bourdain's favorite restaurants, and Anthony Bourdain is a hero of mine.
You should all watch his Netflix show. It's very good. Hot unknown.
So we have some crab, and we have some cheese and bread, and then we have more seafood coming. We're gonna have lots of seafood today. Okay, we ordered dessert at this seafood place, and dessert here is a steak sandwich. All right, Cora, for dessert we have pastel de nata, brigadeiro, and chamomile tea. Time for a Christmas market. We have the third pasta di nata of the evening. This one has almonds toasted on top. This is like an egg custard tart, and it's just like the dessert of Portugal, and it's amazing. And yeah, we've had 2 already. This is the third one. Bon dia from Lisbon. Woke up this morning and we are in the area of Belém, which is known for its monastery and cathedral, and also for its pastéis de Belém, which this is the egg tarts that I'm so excited to eat, and they started making them in the monastery here. It's like egg custard in a pie shell, and so we're gonna have a few for breakfast. Okay, hello. We got our breakfast. We have 3 pasta di nata, cherry custard tarts, and 2 cappuccinos.
They look good.
This is a memorial of Henry the Navigator, so I'm assuming that's Henry up there navigating. Portugal colonized many countries, and this probably Henry had something to do with that, which is not a great thing to be known for. Kind of some sad history, but it is a pretty cool structure shaped like a cross on the other side and overlooks the sea. Okay, this is what I wish we had in Miami. I love when there are cafes or restaurants literally like right on the water. Like you sit there, you're right on the water. You get to enjoy your meal and your coffee while looking out at the sea. It's just so restful. This is the Belém Tower. We are in the town of Sintra, looking at some castles and just exploring this old town. It's very, very pretty. Took a train to get here. This is the Moorish fountain behind us. It looks very Arab in its architecture. Everywhere I travel, my favorite thing to do is to get good views, and unfortunately you have to walk up a lot of hills and a lot of stairs to get to them. So we are currently walking up this hill to go see a castle. A little bit out of breath, but taking our breaks. Alright, we've transitioned from steep hill to steep steps, and we have a long ways to go to get to this castle. So, for my students who sometimes doubt that I have asthma when I tell them to wear their masks and they say they have asthma, I'm very winded going up these steps. But if there's a will, there's a way, and Cora and I actually both have asthma. We're just taking breaks, and we're gonna make it eventually. Okay, we made it into the Moorish Castle, and we're now walking along the outer edge of the wall, I'm assuming, drinking some tea. We're at the top of the Moorish Castle. Moorish Castle was conquered in 1100, so we're now in 21. This was way back in 11, so it's probably built even before then. And right now we're just at the top of the corner towers. So they have these corner watchtowers where you can look out the window and see if anyone's coming. Usually they build castles up on hills so that they could watch and see if enemies were coming towards them, shoot at them and stop them from coming to the castle. This is called a cistern that we're inside. There's a hole up there where the water would come in from the rain, and then it gathers down there like a well, and they would use this water for the plants, for showers, for eating and drinking. So this is very typical of old castles to have a place where they collect water via a cistern. This palace is so beautiful, so many colors. It's a nice day. Second palace of the day, this is Palacio de Pina. This palace was completed in 1854, and I just love how colorful it is. It's so beautiful. Government officials and heads of state used to stay here, and now it's just a tourist attraction. Okay, for the next video, I'm zooming in just to show you some details of this beautiful arch in the palace. In 1902, a student of the architect who designed the Eiffel Tower built this elevator in the middle of Lisbon. So there's an elevator here that goes all the way down, and look at this view from the top. Okay, the church behind me was just being finished built when there was an earthquake in the 1700s, and it was destroyed, or the top half of it was. It's now been converted into a museum. All right, breakfast time. We have more pasta de nata, some coffee, and this is milk bread with ham and cheese. Okay, we're at LX Factory, which is an old textile factory, and now it's been converted into a marketplace. Something I really like to do in different cities is if there's a ferry that goes across the water, you know, I love to take that. It's part of the public transit. So like if you get the Metro Pass for the day, you can ride the ferry for free. And we're about to take it from one side of Lisbon over to another town that's just across the river. Now we are walking along the coast. There's Cora over there. Lisbon is just across that way. The sun is setting and it's so pretty. Sadly, our time in Portugal has come to an end. It's been so much fun to see this new city, Lisbon, and also just spend time with my friend Cora. And I hope you all were able to see something new. And if you ever get a chance, you should definitely come and make sure you try the delicious pasta de